Ladies and gentlemen, many of you will be happy to know that I am pro-choice. And because I'm pro-choice, I believe every man should have the right to rape a woman, if that is his choice. After all, it's his body, and we don't have the right to tell him what he can or cannot do with it. I believe the children are our future, which is why I should be able to go to the park and pick whichever one I want. I believe milk should be free, which is why if I'm thirsty and you're breastfeeding your baby, give it up. If I'm in the bathroom stall and I need some tissue, I should be able to come into your stall and get whatever I want. I don't care if you wiped with it already. When you gotta go, you gotta go. If I'm walking down the street and I'm tired and your dog looks like a horse, I should be able to jump on and ride. Who needs a dog that big anyway? I called an Uber, they're running late, you're going where I need to go, I should be able to break in your car. I'll leave you a tip. If I scratch my butt and I want to know how it smells, I should be able to ask you. And you should be able to give me your honest opinion. I should be able to hold your baby if I want to. He's cute. Why'd you have him out in public if you didn't want anybody to hold him? Answer me. Look, if I go to work and I forgot my lunch and yours is in the fridge, just because it's labeled doesn't mean it's not for me. You just giving it an identity. We don't live by labels in this country. Let's think of others, people. Make America great again. Yes, we can. Oh, by the way, ladies, I'm single. Well, kind of. Well, yeah, I believe you should be if you want to be. Call me. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Doesn't that sound stupid? It's ridiculous to defend a specific choice simply because it's a choice. Every single bad thing that has ever been done from one person to another was a choice, but because it's a choice shouldn't make it legal. Hold on, settle down. I can hear some of you right now. You say I should have the right to choose to do what I want to do with my own body. Should I? Should I really? Because if so, that would have to look a little something like this. Howdy, ma'am. Enjoying the fair? Well, tickle me britches. I am too. Say, you related to the Johnsons? Well, tickle me britches. Okay, show you right. Ooh, hold on. No. Keep talking. I'm listening. Excuse me.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, you okay? Oh. Hey, now. Get your hands right. Hey, wait, now, officer, I have my rights. There are laws against public urination, prostitution, drug use, trespassing, even loitering, even though every one of them involves a choice to do something with one's own body. I mean, my hand is a part of my body, but I'm not free to use it to strike you or steal from you or hurt your child or mine. Now, we agree with these laws, right? Yes, they restrict our personal freedom, but always in the best interest of those whose personal freedoms they violate. So aren't you glad I'm not free to do whatever I want to do with my own body? Excuse me. Hold on. Also, I have my rights. And don't be one of those people who say, well, you know, I personally don't agree with abortion, but I don't think the government should legislate a person's choice to have one. That's like saying I wouldn't murder you myself, but I am pro-choice about murder. Abortion is a human rights issue. You don't have to have been born to be a person any more than you have to have walked or talked to be a person. All people are created equal, not just born equal. So a baby's justification is in his creation. We must oppose abortion for the same reason we oppose slavery. There's no God-given right to convenience, but there's a God-given right to life. And one person's right to a lifestyle is not greater than another person's right to life. Slave owners were pro-choice. Hitler was pro-choice, choosing who has the right to live and who doesn't. But the pro-choice position is notorious for overlooking the victim's right to choose. Blacks didn't choose slavery, Jews didn't choose ovens, women don't choose rape, babies don't choose abortion. And after a woman is pregnant, she cannot choose whether or not to become a mother. She already is. All that is left for her to choose is whether or not she will deliver her baby dead or alive. Hey, but don't be offended. Don't be offended. It's just me. I guess I'm just peculiar people. What's up, peculiar people? We hope you enjoyed that message. Listen, there may be somebody out there right now who has suffered the loss of a child through abortion. I want you to know that there's love, mercy, forgiveness, grace waiting for you at the foot of the cross. Not only will Jesus forgive you, but he wants to. But first, you have to humble yourself enough to acknowledge that sin, acknowledge that as wrong, and then he's waiting to cleanse you and give you a new heart and a new start. This episode of Peculiar People was inspired by the book Why Pro-Life by Randy Alcorn. Anyone out there who is trying to help a friend or a family member understand the pro-life perspective, this book is an invaluable resource to offer answers to the central issue of abortion. Pick up your copy ASAP. We want you to be intelligently informed to engage in this life or death issue. Thank you, Randy, and thank you, peculiar people. We love you.